All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. Salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, this is a video on basically Uncle Tom, man, a coon, an example of Uncle Tom, you know. And I wasn't able to locate exactly when this happened, what was being said, actually, but what he said was enough to get scriptures on. So I'm going to play it, and it's going to start from the previous clip because this clip just keep running on and on. But
first of all, I just want to say I love President Donald J. Trump. The media is attacking him, but when they attack him, they are attacking us because he is out here fighting for us. And they are harassing you, Mr. President, so they are harassing me. I want to say one more thing here. A while back, President Trump said, when he was talking to the black community, if you vote for me, what do you have to lose? Because the do-nothing Democrats have done nothing for the black community. 2020 is around the corner, and we have a lot to lose now because President Donald J. Trump has done so much for the black community. Thank you, President Trump. First of
all right, so I'm gonna start with this Isaiah chapter 33 verse 22 because this dude is giving praises to this devil, lifting this devil up like this devil is the one that's really been caring for the black community, when in actuality this is an Edomite that's been destroying the so-called black, Latino, Native American community, man. You know, this is Isaiah chapter 33 verse 22. For the Lord is our judge, the Lord is our lawgiver, the Lord is our king, he will save us. Right, so we as Israelites supposed to come back to the law, statutes, and judgments that's in the scriptures, man. Not go to somebody of another nation, especially our enemy, that actually got us in the predicament that we are in now today. You know, we sinned and we went off, but our slavery had an end to it. And Esau furthered the affliction and keeping a puppets in the office to help keep Jake sleep, one. Two, help bring in this new world order in which it requires that 500 what was the number? The Georgia Guidestones? Salakia. Trying to see if I can find it. I forgot the specific number, but on the Georgia Guidestones, it states that it only want a certain amount of people to be living in the population. I don't know how I forgot the number, but shit, that's a lot of people getting killed. They gonna kill off, and they plan to kill off. You know. Yeah, Salaki, it isn't saying it. I'm located yet, but I'm pretty sure you brothers remember. And for you brothers who don't know, it's called the Georgia Guidestones. And they got 10 commandments on there, 10 laws, you know, and they got to reduce the population. And a lot of these cool niggas is gonna be destroyed right along with the population because of what the scriptures say. Hold on. And ultimately, it's prophecy, you know. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14, it says, and it shall be as a chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, right? And that chase roe and the sheep that no man taketh up. It's talking about these race riots. Because when these riots kick off, Esau gonna be getting chased all over the place, man. The Lord gonna put the spirit on Jake to come back together and hunt these Edomites, man. You know? And as well as other Jakes getting killed by other Jakes and Latinos, Native Americans, and stuff of that nature. But it says, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. And that's what's been happening. A lot of these nations have been leaving America and going back into their own land. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, right? Everybody that's found holding hands with these devils, like how this dude is right here. I love Donald Trump and all this extra stuff. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. He gonna be killed. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword, right? And the sword is a killing instrument. So if you join yourself unto Esau, in that day, you're gonna get killed right along with him. This Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Right? So Esau gonna get their punishment regardless, man. No matter who they trying to hold hands with in the times to come. But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered, right? On this side, the elect gonna be delivered. And the Israelites that's gonna die, they're gonna get birthed back in the kingdom. But one of the reasons why they're gonna die is because they holding hands with these devils, holding hands unto this society and this way of life and being coons and stuff, instead of coming back to you. And then they teach their kids. They promote all types of philosophies that got them that's keeping their own people asleep. Slack you. This Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 15, it says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Right? So woe meaning destruction unto them that give their neighbors. The only neighbors you have in this thing is other Israelites. Drink. And the drink is the philosophies. These jakes that's up there with them are straight sellouts, and they teach their kids to love these devils. When the scriptures say the Lord hate Esau, and Esau is our enemy, and we're supposed to hate Esau. It says, and maketh him drunken, that thou mayest look on their nakedness, right? And their nakedness is them not having the truth. So this guy clearly doesn't have the truth. I got a couple more precepts. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. Right, so Jake don't rather depend on Egypt, which is America, and who's leading America right now? The king. Who's leading America? Donald Trump. But actually, ultimately, the elites are leading America, but Donald Trump is being used as the puppet, to lead America. And our people trust in America and in the leaders of America to get what they want from America, man. So it says, woe, meaning destruction to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. Right. And how do you take counsel of the Lord? I read the scripture earlier. The Lord is our lawgiver. He will save us. We're supposed to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. Right. That love everybody's spirit. That they may add sin to sin. Right. And they add sin to sin doing this. That walk to go down into Egypt, which is America, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right, so they trusted in Egypt. They trusted in America. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Right, because ultimately, when this chaos and this destruction kick off, and it's not just for him, it's for all these guys that's trusting in Esau and his society. Even if the ones that's amongst Israel that then sold out, man. When all this destruction and chaos kick off, man, they're going to get caught up in it, man. Because all Israel claim that they love the Lord, man. But they don't even adhere to the statutes, laws, and commandments that's written in there. They're not even coming to the Lord for no understanding, no edification, nothing, man. And, it's because of the curses, of course. But, the Lord got it set up to where he only want 1/3 to make it and 2/3 to die, too. So, it's still a part of the agenda. So it ain't like you get upset, but, eventually kick back into the understanding, man. That all this was set up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and it's only for select to make it. And Yahweh that we have the elect, man. This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. It says, therefore, hold on. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. Right, and building your house upon a rock, building your house upon the foundation of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the word, the truth. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house. Right, the tribulation, the temptation, the destruction, Slakia, the destruction. When the race riots and stuff come, when the chip come, you're gonna be tested, and see if you can endure. And it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. It was founded upon a word. The scriptures say not to teach certain things. The scriptures say not to do certain things, like take the RFID chip. But you got people that's gonna take it. So their house is not built upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. Right. So what's been going on lately is the RFID chip. The RFID chip being the mark of the beast. And then you got guys who say it isn't. So they are likened unto those who built their house into the sand, because they what did it say? Verse 26, I'm reading it again. Everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not, they don't do the sayings, shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell. And great was the fall of it. Right. So when the tribulation come, when the hour of temptation come, and Jake gets tried, for the understanding, because it says knowledge with understanding shall be the stability of thy time. When Jake don't get tested on the knowledge that they knew and the faith that they supposed to have with that's in these scriptures, and if they don't have that faith, they built their house into the sand, upon the sand, and they're gonna fall because of it. Yeah, and I'm gonna end it right there. First off, I'd like to give our praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Keep the faith. Shalom, Akim.